Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be doing a invade my privacy tag kind of video. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. But before we get into the video, to everybody who's new to my channel and see me for the very first time, hi, my name is Thato and you're most definitely welcome on my channel. Do subscribe and hit that notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. Now let's get into the video, guys. This tag is almost like a YouTube rewind kind of moment, because this tag was kind of trending like 2 years ago. People were really doing it on their channels, but I figured I don't have one on my channel and I wanted you guys to kind of get to know me more, so bring back the privacy invasion tag, invade my privacy tag. Yeah, so I'm bringing it back, and I googled and got some pictures. So I googled and got some questions, and yeah, so I'm just going to be reading through the questions and giving you guys the answers. I hope you guys enjoy this video. So the first question is sexual orientation. I'm straight. The second one is what I'm really bad at. Actually, these things are written more like not as questions but as statements, so I'm just going to read it as it is and then give you answers to it. What I'm really bad at is really bad. Okay, so I'm not good at drawing. Yeah, so like if I had to do like proper intense like designs, I'm really bad at that. But like it's something that I realized growing up, because I'd have like really great ideas and I'd want to put it down, like the image of what I'm thinking in my head, and put it down, and it wouldn't be as perfect as it was in my head, or even close. So I think I'd say that's one thing I'm really bad at, that like honestly if I could, I'd really be happy that I'm able to draw. So yeah, I suck at that. One person whose arms I'd like to be in, that would be my boyfriend. Yeah. My best first date, I'll say it's also my boyfriend. I don't want to describe. It's like we've been together for almost 4 years now. Wait, it's been 3 years and 4 months. Yes, so it's been 3 years. Wait, 5 months. Yes, 3 years and 5 months. And I feel like everything I do with him, I really like. I really enjoy. So like, it's him. I love this question. Okay, so it says a description of my self-esteem. Okay, so I am a very confident person. I feel like I can do anything I put my mind to, and I'm putting that in air quotes because I just explained right now that I can't draw. Do you know what I mean? But like, I feel in terms of like personal goals and achievements, I really feel like I can do anything I put my mind to. Like if I really work hard, like it's achievable. And yeah, I feel like that pretty much sums up my self-esteem. I don't really take what people think of me to heart. So like for example, if someone was to come at me or like comment on my picture, or like come at me in real life and be like, you look so ugly, like oh my gosh, where did you come from, like I wouldn't be touched, like not even the slightest touched, because I know what I think of myself and I know how I feel about myself. And for example, like throughout all my life, I've always been pretty. I've always felt I'm pretty. I've always thought I'm pretty. Like everything in me feels pretty. So I have no doubts in how I look. So if somebody else comes and tells me, oh, you're so ugly, like I wouldn't be touched. So the same goes in every area and aspect of myself. I'm very self-aware. So like for example, if I was to put on a very shaky outfit, like an outfit that I'm like, oh my gosh, if people see me, like, yo, wow. And somebody else comes and tells me, yo, that outfit, sis. Like I probably already know it in my head. So like I'm not touched. So I try and always be very, very self-aware, like of what I can do, what I can't do, like what I look like, how I look, like my hairstyle, like everything, so that when somebody comes at me, their personal opinion about me is just that, it's an opinion, and like I know where I'm at. Like, I know where I'm at with my life. I know where I'm at with how I feel about myself. Like, I'm just like very confident and very set in the way I feel and think about myself. So yeah, that's my self-esteem in a nutshell. I hope. Well, it wasn't really that short, but whatever. The next question is, who my best friends are. Okay, so this one is pretty much, it would be different from most people, I guess, but I feel like all my friends are my best friends, because I don't have like one close friend that I'm like, I tell all my secrets to, I tell everything to. Like, all my friends are very important to me. So before I call you a friend, like, you'll be an acquaintance for a very long time. Like, I know you, I like you, we vibe, but like, I don't know, like, there's a certain level of closeness you have to be to me for me to call you a friend. And as soon as I've called you a friend, you're a best friend once. Like, once you're a friend, you're a best friend. That's just it. My favorite book. Okay. At the moment, it would just have to be The Sun and Her The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur. I don't know how to pronounce her surname. But yeah, it's that poetry book. It's lovely. It's amazing. Like, actually, I also like Milk and Honey. So I love both of her books that I have. I don't know if she has more books or any books coming up or more than that. But those are the two books of hers that I have, and I love them both. Okay. Separate from the question, one book that I'm really keen to read is The Alchemist, because I've been hearing about it, like, it's been so many years, and I don't know why I've just never brought myself to read it. So I'm interested to see like what it's about. My biggest turn-offs. Okay, so my biggest turn-offs, this is very difficult for me to say. This is like, okay, this is a turn off, because like, I feel like, to begin with, I would never even look in your direction. Like, I'd feel the energy from this person, and I'd feel their aura, and I'd be like, this is not a person. But anyways, my biggest turn off is somebody who's dumb. Like, dumb in a sense of like, not aware of what's happening in the world. So I'm not saying you need to know everything that's happening in the world, but I need you to be in touch with the world. So for example, just because you're privileged doesn't mean you should not know that there's poor people in the world, not know the extent of poverty in this world. Or just because you had good quality education doesn't mean you should not know that there is a lot of places and a lot of people who cannot afford such an education, and the fact that a lot of times in our third world countries, the quality of education provided by our government is not really enough. Like, it's not sustainable, it's not good. They need to pick up their game. I need you to know that there's, like, you know, climate change and global warming is really messing up our world. I need you to know about the Amazon fires. I need you to know about the Australian fires. I need you to know that Black Lives Matter. I need you to know that, you know, there's femicide happening in South Africa. I need you to know that, like, I just need you to know about things. Like, you don't need to be female to know that females are really having a hard time to just exist in the world. Like, do you know how hard it is to exist as a female? Like, we don't have the same job opportunities as men in many parts of the world, if not all of the world. We are not treated as equals, and in the African community, especially in many African cultures, like, men don't treat women in the same regard as they treat other men. So for example, you'd find that in many a times people don't take like your no as a no. Like, if they're like, hey, I want to date you, can I get your number, or can I be your boyfriend, or, you know, something like that of some sorts, and then you're like, no. They want to ask why this is, they want an explanation, like they deserve it, or like you should explain yourself to them, versus you saying, oh, I have a boyfriend. They're like, okay, cool. So like, I feel like this got so deep and this got so like drifted, but I just want you to be aware of what's happening in the world and the issues that the world is facing, and you don't necessarily have to be part of the problem or part of the community that is experiencing the problem. So for example, you don't have to be female to understand female problems. You don't have to be African to understand African problems. You don't have to be poor to understand poor people problems. Do you get what I mean? I just want you to understand and be aware of your world, and also be self-aware in terms of your privileges and so forth. My favorite animal. I wouldn't say I have a favorite animal. I really wouldn't say I have a favorite animal. But for me, if I was to mention something that I love about animals, is like the cuteness of them when they're young. So like a cub looks cute, a kitten looks cute, a puppy looks cute. Well, koala bears are actually quite cute, like regardless of what stage they're at. Yeah, I just love miniature versions of animals, mainly because most of the time they look cute in their smaller versions, in their little size, baby cheeks, you know. So someone I miss, I would say my family, pretty much, because I'm in school right now and I'm not with them, so I miss my family. Yeah. What I did yesterday, I also miss my boyfriend because I haven't seen him in a while. What I did yesterday, what did I do yesterday? So yesterday I attended InSync. InSync is like a first year like a first year dance meshed up with singing competition at the University of Pretoria. So they do that at the end of a week for their first years. They have the whole week to practice, and then at the end they break it down and they compete. And that's what I was doing. That's where I was at yesterday. What my greatest achievements are, I really say, like, I'm smart. Like that's one thing I feel and know and think about myself. Smart. Particularly back in primary and high school, especially high school, like I bagged a lot of like prize giving prizes, and I remember like I had a little file, and I remember that like after high school, obviously I was just like, I'm done with this file. Like it was a whole file because I had a lot of so I get a lot of prizes during prize giving. So, and my school held one every quarter, so like yeah, and they held one big one like once a year. So basically three in the quarters, and then four in a year, and one of them was the big one. Yeah. The big annual one. And then I had a lot of prizes, so I ended up keeping them in a file. And I remember after high school I was just done with the file, and then I saw it recently in my mother's room, and I'm like, oh wow, she has this, so cute. I didn't go through it because there was a lot of stuff, so no, I'm not going through all that. But yeah, otherwise okay, what's the next question? My favorite songs right now. Let me see. Oh wow. You know the song Before I Let You Go? Why am I whispering? Before I let you go. Beyonce's Before I Let Go, from the live version, so like from her Coachella album, yeah, that one, the live recording, and then also her mash up with Ed Sheeran's Perfect, yeah, Ed Sheeran's Perfect, the mash up with Beyonce. I really love listening to those songs. What other song do I like? Let me think of a popular song. I love Lizzo, everything Lizzo, like she's a vibe. So let me mention two of her songs that you can listen to. Mom ain't great till they gotta be great. Or Juice. And And then I also like Lil Nas's Old Town Road. I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. And then there's this new song, man. I love it. I love hearing it. Like, I don't have it on my playlist, but I really love hearing it. Like, whenever I hear it, I'm just like, oh my god, wow. I saw the video on Trace, and I think that also like caught my attention. But the song is, it's like, oh my god, and you see you walking by. Okay, it's like, I want to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you, see you, see you every time. Yeah, that's all. I'll probably write it on the screen when I remember what the title is and the artist, or maybe I'll have to Google that. Yeah, it's a new artist that I haven't, well, maybe she's not new, but I hadn't heard of her before I heard the song. Yeah, what I find attractive in the preferred sex. So because I say I'm straight, what I find attractive in men, right? So for me, intelligence, like I'm one of those people who are really attracted to intelligent people. Like I really find it attractive when I can have a full-on conversation with you and learn something from you. You know, like just intelligence, man. Like if you can really catch my attention and be smart, and I'm just like listening to what this boy has to say because he's smart. I like that. All the pets I've ever had, we've had 2 dogs at home. Yeah. So one, how long did he live? It was back when I was in high school and the beginning of varsity. So he probably lived for like 4 or 5 years. He got killed tragically by other dogs. So we left him at someone's place when we were moving, and we're like, we'll come get him. And then the dogs at that place, I guess, didn't like him, and he was a smaller dog, so he didn't grow, so he was a smaller puppy. And then in the morning he was found dead with marks of teeth bites. So yeah, sad. And then I can't remember what happened to our second. Oh, it got stolen. We didn't hear anything, it didn't bark. So the second dog was like probably 2 years after the first one died, and we had it for 2 years or 3, and then like it was a normal sized dog. Like it wasn't, I can't even, what breed was it? I don't know dog breeds, but it was like a normal dog that you'd find in your normal black neighborhood. Like it's a normal dog, like not those big dogs or like bulldogs, or you know, like it was a normal sized dog, like a normal sized dog that can guard your house, you know what I mean? And what's so funny and strange is that like nobody heard the dog bark or anything, so we don't know like what they did to the dog, but they literally took the dog. It was gone in the morning, and we're like, did it go somewhere? Is it gonna come back? Like it was gone. It was just gone, and it was gone. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it was stolen. Like somebody definitely took it, because in the morning it wasn't there. So it's a strange time for a dog not to be there and never come back. So we're pretty sure it was stolen. Yeah, and that's it. Pretty much. What's the next question? Favorite flavor of ice cream? I'll go with plain old vanilla. And usually I don't even like it with toppings or anything. Like I just want a good creamy like vanilla ice cream. Now I'm craving ice cream. Wow. The one place I want to be right now, I don't know. I don't have anything in mind. This is just like, it caught me so off guard. Like I don't even understand what this question means. Like, does it mean like in life? Does it mean like location wise? Because like school just started, so I kind of have to be here. Yeah. The meanest thing anyone has ever said to me, it was probably a long time ago because I can't remember. And 2, I probably, Oh my god, I don't know. Like, okay, let me mention regular general stuff that some people have said in the past about me. Some people would say like maybe like I'm a bitch, but like I wouldn't hear directly from them. Like other people say, oh, your people thought, because like you look like you're mean. So because of my resting face or whatever, like I don't, like I'm not always like smiling. So I think people thought I'm rude, people thought I'm mean, people thought I'm a stuck-up snob, you know. But that's whatever. Like I don't really care about that. So I don't know. Maybe it's mean, but I don't care. Yeah, I mean, people's opinions about me, like I said, don't, because especially if you don't know me, like, so you formed an opinion from there about me and you don't know me, and I should care. Like, okay, whatever. So this one says I love you if, and I feel like I love you if I love you, like, period. So probably if you love me, or if you're good to me, or I don't know, whatever other reason. What are my future plans? So let me just, I'm not going to give you guys a 5-year plan or anything, but I'm going to give you several plans that I have for this year to complete my degree. The second one is to really grow my YouTube platform. What other plan do I have? Yeah, just to be like consistent, and like I feel like this is a lot because like I'm out here like looking to complete my degree and really focus and do better in my academics, and like, you know, like put my all, like okay. So the other thing is, and I feel like I'm putting myself under a lot of pressure because like I want to be like more, like obviously dedicate like lots of my time to my studies and everything, and then also because it's final year, it's obviously going to be a more demanding year, but also I really want to grow my YouTube channel, so it means I need to be very consistent, very like produce a lot of like content and a lot of good quality content. So pay attention to the quality of my content, pay attention to my audience. So I feel like I'm really setting myself up for a huge challenge, but I'm up for it because I really want to grow in these 2 points and see growth from both these points this year, and those are the main goals that I really want to blast. So yeah, and then this is really getting long, so I'm just gonna pick a last question. The last question is what internal conflict I have with myself. So an internal conflict is actually quite related to the previous question, which is like I set certain goals to myself, and then like sometimes I find them to be high demanding, and then I'm just like okay, and then I slack a bit, and then sometimes I'm like no, but you can do better, you deserve better. So I'm always conflicting with myself in terms of like, am I putting too much pressure on myself, and also am I underperforming? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, am I underperforming in my own life towards my own goals that I set out for myself? Like, you know what I mean? Like, will I attain the kind of life that I want, or reach my goals in life if I'm gonna keep on like slacking? So that's sort of like an internal conflict. I hope that makes sense, because it sounds very mushy, but it's pretty much the way I experience the conflict within myself. I know I said that was the last question, but I just saw another question when I was glancing, and the question is, what am I doing tomorrow? And the answer is definitely school. So yeah, that's one definite thing. I don't know about the rest of the other things that I might put on my to-do list as I make my to-do list tonight, because I like to prepare myself for the following day, do all that, and yeah, like pretty much. So my day ends up having a lot of things that I have to get through, but I know one thing certain, which is school. Hectic. So yeah, that's the last part of my question. If you guys want me to do another Q&A as time goes by, let me know in the comment section. And also, if you want that Q&A, add a question that you'd like me to answer in the Q&A. Otherwise, if you want me to do a part 2 of Invade my privacy tag, but I don't think that would be necessary. I really feel like these questions were pretty much intense, and yeah, you guys got to see a little bit of another side of me, like get to know me in depth besides just the makeup tutorials. And yeah, pretty much let me know if there's any other videos that you'd like to see on my channel. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like this video if you enjoyed it, and share it with your friends. And yeah, do share it and tag me. And I definitely want to see you in my next video, so make sure that you ring that bell and you stay tuned and you stay posted and up to date with my my uploads. And also definitely follow me on my other social media platforms. On Twitter and Instagram, it is at king_cheele with CHEELE_1. That's my handle for both Instagram and Twitter. And my Facebook channel for my Facebook page is Thato Cheele YT. So the way my channel is on YouTube right now, and then space YT for YouTube. And that is it, you guys. I will see you in my next video.